31% of all dogs who enter animal shelters every year are euthanized, and only 35% are actually adopted. The number of dogs that are being put down every year continues to grow, as it is becoming more common for people to buy dogs directly from breeders and pet stores. But today I will be explaining why I think you should adopt a dog from the animal shelter by sharing the benefits as well as my personal experience. So approximately 3.9 million dogs enter animal shelters nationwide every year, and of those dogs, 1.4 million are adopted while 1.2 million are euthanized. So as you can see, the number of dogs that are being adopted almost equals the number of dogs that are being put down every year. And these dogs are being put down simply because they can't find a good home and not enough people are adopting from animal shelters nowadays. So now onto the benefits. One of the most rewarding aspects of adopting a dog from the animal shelter is the simple fact that you're saving a life and you're also giving a deserving dog a good home. And after these dogs have spent the majority of their lives in the shelters, they're often very appreciative of their new home, and they also love getting affection because they really aren't given that one-on-one time in the shelter every day. In addition, when you adopt a dog from the animal shelter, there's also a very large selection to choose from. The shelter is a home to a variety of many dogs, from small, medium to large, from mutts to purebreds, and also from young to mature. So they really do have a wide variety, and that variety is also changing, always changing as dogs are being adopted and new dogs are being brought in. So it really does supply for a good opportunity for you to find your perfect dog, as you can come back different times of the year and they're going to have a different selection to choose from. Now, another benefit of adopting a dog from an animal shelter is that the adoption fee is much lower than the cost of buying a dog directly from the breeder or the pet store. When you buy a dog directly from the breeder or the pet store, you could be spending from $500 to over $1,000. I know my sister just bought 2 Australian Shepherd puppies and from a breeder, and she spent $1,400 on them, which I think is crazy when you can go to a shelter and save a life, and at the same time you're going to be spending around $100 for everything, and that's going to include your adoption fee, getting your dog fixed, as well as the medical checkups before you take them home. Now, one more benefit is that the money that you are going to be spending is going to go to a good cause. So oftentimes the adoption fee is going to help in supporting the shelter's work throughout the community, as well as taking care of the pets that are still in the shelter and are homeless. So that money is going to be benefiting the other animals in the shelter as well, and you're going to be giving them a good life, or a better life. So now on to my personal experience with adopting a dog from the animal shelter. In 2008, my family and I went to the local animal shelter across from the flea market to adopt a new puppy, since we lost our other dog to kidney failure. So we went in and we were looking around, and I was really taken back by the amount of dogs there that were homeless and looking for a good home. So they really did have a good variety, but we knew we wanted a puppy, so we decided on a little German Shepherd mix. We later named Leo, and this is him 8 weeks old when we were taking him home from the shelter. So once we filled out all the paperwork and all the applications, we were able to take him home, but we had to bring him back at 4 months to get neutered because he was too young at first. So he got neutered and microchipped, and this is him on the way home from getting all that stuff done. He's a little out of it, as you can tell. And this is Leo at 3 years old, and this is when he's like fully grown. And then this is Leo today, and he's 6 years old. And he's still like a ball of energy, and he could run around for hours, and he loves to play, and he loves to swim, so he definitely still has all of his energy and is living his life to the fullest. This is a picture of Leo and I, and adopting Leo from the shelter has really brought me a lot of happiness as well, as I was able to watch him grow, and he's been a great companion to me, and he really always shows the affection that he has for being rescued from the shelter and given the life that he has now. So in conclusion, there are many dogs that are in need of a good home at the shelter, and you could be the one to save a life. I strongly suggest adopting a dog-friendly animal shelter, as it creates a lifelong companion full of love and happiness, and the rewards are never ending. Thank you.